Welcome to Web Handling. My name is Dave Roysum. I am super excited to begin a new series I call Insular Industries. Here we will showcase just a few of the many cultural blind spots that some mega industries have in certain web handling areas. We will begin with arguably the oldest, largest, and most proficient of the web industries, paper. Then we will move on to metals, textiles, printing, narrow webs, and more. I know your time is precious, so let's get started. The first thing that both you and I should be asking is, why do we need this series? The answer is quite simple. As the saying goes, the smart person learns from their own mistakes, while the wise person learns from others' mistakes. There are, so far, 8 shows in this series. So why not just jump to my own industry and be done with it? I will give 2 answers. First, it is easier to see the mistakes of others than those in one's own industry. As Matthew teaches, first remove the beam out of your own eye, and then you can see clearly to remove the speck out of your brother's eye. The second reason is that all the stories for these half-dozen industries reinforces the importance of paying attention to the details of the science of web handling. The devil is, as they say, really in the details. My first job out of college was as a winder design engineer for one of the oldest, largest, and most proficient of the web machine builders. We told and retold war stories, which were of $1,000,000 disasters that our company or our customers made. There was immense values in these stories. First, it told you how to not repeat the mistakes of others. Second, it forewarned that your turn will come also. You too will also likely make $1,000,000 mistake eventually, and that you and your career will probably survive. Anyone that does big things will eventually make big mistakes. However, this honesty is not so common anymore. It is not considered politically correct to pass on stories of these things that gone wrong. You will be labeled as not being a team player if you call attention to problems. You will be labeled as a Debbie Downer, raining on other people's parade, as they say. So, what credentials do I have that might qualify me for critiquing billion-dollar industries that have 1,000,000 employees? All I can say is that my CV or resume, which lists all of my publications, runs for more than 25 pages of single-spaced text. Still, you could say that maybe I am just an egghead, an overeducated PhD that does not work in the real world. All I can counter with is that I have been into about 1,000 plants and have seen more than 10,000 web machines in my 40 years of work as a web handler. So far in this series, I have planned 8 shows that cover 7 of the largest of the web industries. We will take common web handling misunderstandings in each industry that have probably been that way since the beginning and have thus become normalized. Yet, a different industry would look with shock at the cultural blindness of their web handling cousin and think, we figured that out a long time ago. Thank you so very much for joining me in this Insular Industries mini-series. Please join me next week where we will begin our discussion of cultural handicaps by moving into one of the oldest and largest and most proficient of the web industries, paper. If you have a topic you would like to hear about, let me know in the comment section below. If you found anything interesting or useful here, please like and share and subscribe. See you next time.